Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I have another NFL Rivals video. So today we're gonna have gameplay of each of the last games I played for the Travis event and the Hardgrave event. And I have one more extra clip of a game that I almost lost, just so y'all can see that everybody makes mistakes and it almost cost me Travis. That was for the Travis event. And later on in the video I'll have videos of me claiming them if I got their blueprints or if I was able to get their full card or anything, and hopefully I'll also have a video of me in the click race. So let's just see how the video turns out. Alright, so this is gonna be the first game I played, and this is the video of the Travis event where it comes down to the wire. So let's see how I played and what was causing me to almost win or lose. I started off playing pretty decently. As you can see right there, I had a wide open Ferguson, which I missed a pass. That's an easy pass that you gotta make, and here is me throwing it down in the flats to my running back. Let's see what we do on this play, and it looks like a good pass. That's a good play by the defense. I thought I threw it far away enough, and of course they're gonna come back and score real fast. So now we're down in 0-7, but it's only the beginning of the second quarter. We have plenty of time to make it up. As we get a nice run right there. Let's just keep seeing how this video turns out. Couldn't find a good play, and we still ended up running it bad anyways, running a wildcat. And as you can see, I ran inside instead of taking it all the way to the end zone, but I'm just trying to run just to run at the clock. As you can see, there's 13 seconds left, and I was trying to run it because I don't like leaving extra clock. Like, yes, you can see the timer is red right now. I don't like leaving it in any other way. I feel like one time I left it when it was at 13 seconds as we get in the end zone right there, but I left it at 13 seconds and some top team was able to score on me, and that game I lost, but that was like such a while back. Like, it was one of the first promos and I was really new. I didn't even realize what was going on, but ever since that day I hate leaving time on the clock. As right now we are down 8-14 at the end of the third quarter, and we could not find anybody open. That was a very lucky pass, a very sketchy pass whenever we're down, but we were able to complete it, and this here we're going to try to get in the end zone. There we go. Tie up the game, go for 2, hopefully get it. Good animation, good run in. But of course, you know, my defense for the Travis event, I believe, I don't know, my defense here should have been fine, but you know, it's not a great defense. It's only like at 1150 power. As you can see, we have 10 seconds left. 10 seconds. And we have a very good play right there to Damien, and here we're gonna do the same exact thing. Pass it out to Damien. Hopefully, there we go, get around the edge and run it up and get out of bounds. We have 1 second left, and these plays are all terrible. We gotta call a timeout. Let's see if we can do something better here. These plays are all terrible too. Let me see. Oh yeah, we're gonna go with the first play, and hopefully we will find number 3 right there open. He was not that open, but the defense glitched or something. He went downwards and we were able to score. And with 1 second left on the clock, we were able to win this game. This next game we're playing right now real quick is my last event for the Travis Kelce. And this game is actually a very lucky game I was able to play. So I played my full 5, you know, but yesterday morning I played a game, and for some reason at the very end of the game, my game crashed. So I had to redo the game, or I couldn't redo it, but I lost out on the fuel and I got no points for it, you know. And obviously losing one game means that you're pretty much out of the Travis race. So I emailed customer support, and I honestly thought I was not gonna get an email back because I emailed them at 10:46 in the morning on Monday, yesterday, and they did not respond to me until 1 in the morning on Tuesday. Like, Tuesday morning of the click race to get all the bonus points, I actually got the email. And you know, I'll pop it up on the screen what they said, but thankfully I was able to get an extra chance because of the game crashing, and I just felt so lucky because I really thought I was gonna lose the game and lose out on Travis, even though, you know, I don't necessarily need him. I have Jake Ferguson, but he's still a very nice player to get. But I was, you know, because all all of Monday I was looking at the rewards I was going through, and I finished my 5 games. I was on 50th, thanks to a blowout win. I won like 46-0, extremely lucky. I don't even know how my defense was able to manage that, but all day I waited until the very end. I was finishing like in 200 or something. I actually got out of the top 300 at the end of the game. So I was very lucky to get that point back, guys. Here is the end of the extra point we got. We won. We were able to get to the 49,000 point range. So thank you, Mythical Support, for coming back to me and actually listening to me. As now we're going to head to our Hardgrave event, I believe. After, as we see, we finished 201 after that event. But here we go. We're going to play our last game for Hardgrave. And this one, I don't think most teams had their full bonuses, because I didn't have my full bonuses either. Like on the very bottom row of the bonuses, I only had 3 out of 4 players, I believe. And I finished higher than I finished in the Travis Kelce event with less points. So I just feel like people did not have as many. I believe this was the event with defensive players. I believe they didn't have as many maxed out defensive players because I didn't have to try that hard. And since I had my full offense, I actually had CMC. Offense was a lot easier, because look, I just checked down to him and I get a bunch of yards. It was a lot easier, a lot less stressful. Like for the Travis events, I kind of had to lock in a bit because I was using Damian Williams as my running back. But these games, I pretty much played all these games, and I pretty much played them while I was playing Fortnite on my Xbox in the background. Or this was pretty much the background for the Fortnite games. But I wish this is how the Travis event had been for me too, just stress-free, because the Travis event, even though we had the 46-0 point blowout, we had a lot of games that we finished pretty close. I believe one of the very first games I played of the whole event, I only had like a 1 point lead. Or I finished ahead of them by 1 point. But this game, I feel like most of my games of the Hardgrave event, I finished with a touchdown lead. As I say that in this event, I might not even finish with a touchdown lead, I'm not sure. But I feel a lot easier. Especially for a legendary card chase, It didn't feel that difficult. But at the same time, there was a bunch of people not playing, or not even having any players on the bonus, because the boycott and people were not trying to spend money on any of the players. And I bought the 2 rare cards for about $1 each whenever they first came out. On whatever day the pack dropped and people were putting the cards up, I bought them because I saw the bonuses. And then I started seeing all about the stuff about the boycott, but I'm not sure. I could be completely wrong, but I feel like people were really boycotting the heavier cards like the epics and the legendaries, because you couldn't even really see any of those cards in the marketplace whenever you would look for them, which I wouldn't even have bought them in the first place. They were extremely expensive for no reason, like just for an epic. The epics were like $70 at some point. It's not worth it at all, as we get a touchdown right there. And I told you, like, every game we played, we finished, as for this event, very easily. As we are 38-17 right now, 38-24, and we have 31 seconds, so we probably can go and score again. Let's see if we do. What are we going to do here? We're going to get a nice little run play. When we're running with 22 seconds left on the clock, we were not trying in this event, as we run again. And we're going to run and stay in bounds so we can burn more of the clock. And with 5 seconds left, there it is. An easy touch on the Addison. Go for the 2 point. Do we get it? Yeah, we do. Finish 46-24. A 22 point differential, I believe. Not a bad game. Not a bad way to finish off the Hardgrave event. As we finish off, what place did we finish off in this event? We were number 22. Let's just see what place we finish on whenever it's all said and done, because I finished this game at like 11. But now we're gonna get to the part of the video where y'all have been waiting for, the fun part. The click race. Let's see if we were able to get Mahomes, and let's see if we were able to finish in a good place for Travis and Hardgrave. Let's hope for the best, guys. Let's hope for the best. As we are in, and we are waiting for this timer to expire, and there it does. We are waiting for the rewards. Let's see what we get. For Travis, we were able to get, for Hardgrave, we got the blueprint, all the rings, as well as for Kelce, we got the blueprint and all the rings. Very well, good finishes. Whew, that was lucky, but as you can see, our points did not register. It says we still have 42,000 points, and bam, game crash. And now, just for a quick second, I want to talk about what happened. So 9 hit, And as you saw, I was able to get into the game and claim my rewards. And then you saw that I was stuck at 42,000 points. So turns out the game crashed, which is not a surprise. The 2 prior days the game had crashed as well, and the day before it had crashed for 30 minutes. But unfortunately, it crashed on the click race day. And if you went on the Discords on Blue 42 and as well as regular Blitz Brigade, it was terrible. It was a mess, and everybody was mad about it. I was mad about it. I just couldn't believe it was actually happening because, it was a whole month of saving up points and waiting for this final game to be able to get a blueprint of somebody, and for the game to crash. And the worst part about it, the game stayed crashed until 11 a.m. for me. When I was supposed to claim the rewards at 9, it crashed for 2 hours. It was just a terrible experience, and just having to wait for 2 hours, we have stuff to do, we have lives, and just waiting around, waiting for the thing to finally be able to load in, it was extremely frustrating. But luckily, when it did load in, I believe that everybody, all the blueprints or most of them were still there, because some people, like, as you'll see with me, I was able to load in before for like a split second. I was able to grab the Patrick Mahomes blueprint, but for people who weren't that lucky and were able to do that, when the game finally loaded back together at 11, there was still a good amount of blueprints, I believe. I hope, or not, I would actually feel pretty bad that nobody else was given a fair shot. But yeah, that's what happened at the beginning of the game. As now we are going to transition to claiming Patrick Mahomes. As you can see here, this was whenever the game was still down for a lot of people. I was able to get his blueprint. I was just double checking, making sure I got him. But now, this is after 11, and now I'm claiming the full card. Let's see what he looks like. Level 5, 151 overall. That's a beautiful card. 188, 173, 169. That's some pretty good stats. I think Nick Foles' long pass is still a little bit better, but hey, that's alright. As now here we are claiming Travis Kelce. Let's see what kind of stats he gets. 144 at level 5. Not too bad. Let's see the stats. 175, 122. And I believe he had 127 endurance. I believe. I had to do a flash freeze because I waited too long. As here, now we're going to claim our final card. We're going to claim Hardgrave. Let's see what kind of stats he gets. 143 D tackle with, let's see his strength. Yeah, it's 163 strength and 174 tackle. That's not bad for a D tackle. Now let's see what kind of stats our players have at level 9. Here's Hardgrave at level 5, still the same level. I didn't have enough upgrade points. Travis Kelce was 184 catch and 127 speed. He's a little slow. Patrick Mahomes 197, 179, and 175. Extremely good quarterback card, but let's get a little bit of gameplay with him. This gameplay was a little bit hard because, not hard for Mahomes because as you're going to see, he is a really good quarterback, but it was kind of hard for Travis to get open because that 127, was it 127? That 120-ish speed. It's not that fast as here. I'm going to take a sack because I was trying to find him, but as there, we're going to throw it to Addison. Look at that throw accuracy. It looks very similar to Nick Foles, but it just feels smoother. If I could give you a sense of how it felt to throw with him, you would. I hope y'all also got Mahomes. I know a lot of people wanted Von Miller too, but this Mahomes for a player like me who doesn't have much cards in the game and be able to get a almost mythical level quarterback for not much, it's very, very helpful. And as here we're gonna find Christian McCaffrey and get in the end zone. He just feels so smooth. And unfortunately, we haven't had much of Travis Kelce up to this point because that speed is not going to cut it, which is very unfortunate, which, it makes sense. He is not the fastest player in real life. He's actually very, very slow to me personally, but hey, we find him open right there in the corner route. Let's see what we can do with Mahomes right here. Throw it to Addison again. Beautiful throw. Get out of bounds. I was just trying to get more gameplay with Travis Kelce. I was in this event. This is like an extra ring event. I really don't care about the events right now. Like, for me, this promo's over. That was a lucky touchdown, but I feel with that Mahomes card, I got that touchdown pretty easily. If I wasn't Nick Foles, I wouldn't have made that throw. But as I said, I feel like as we go out of bounds there, just to give more fields for my players, right there we're gonna get Travis Kelce up in the corner route. Yes, we do. You see, Ferguson usually got a little bit more separation for me right there personally, but hey, it's a pretty high overall power card. As he gets open right there again, a pretty good card for a chase event, which was not that difficult because of a lot of players not playing. But at the end of the day, it wasn't the most difficult as he gets a nice corner route touchdown. Overall, I'm pretty satisfied with the way things turned out. I got really scared whenever the click race was not clicking. because of the crash, and I got really scared whenever I lost my fuel because of the crash. It's just very unfortunate that the game has to crash so much, but hey, what can we do, right? We just gotta keep playing and hope for the best and hope that Mythical will be there for us whenever we need help, whenever we do need the support. As we finish off the event with a pass to Addison, and I really do like this Mahomes. I'm still iffy with Kelce and Hardgrave. Of course, I was not able to get gameplay with him, but I believe he'll be better than Buckner at the end of the day anyways, so I might just keep him and sell Buckner. But that's gonna be the end of the video. So I really appreciate you guys sticking around and watching this video with me and seeing how the promo turned out for me personally. I hope y'all liked the video. I hope y'all subscribe to me, and I'll see y'all around the next video. I will probably drop another gameplay of the cards and just me playing around for a gameplay number 3 of the promo, just to end it off, because I feel like waiting into the next promo, which still has like 9 days away, it's kind of a long time for y'all guys to wait for another video. So I'll see you all around, and thank you for watching. Y'all have a good one.